Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be looking at a couple pie chart questions. Pie charts are one of those things where there are so many different ways to kind of lay out your work. You're all kind of doing the exact same thing. But the method I'm going to be showing is really similar to when we do reverse percentages. So if you don't have a set method that you're 100% confident in, I would like you to be definitely doing it my way, because then it's going to help you out a lot once we get onto reverse percentages. So to start off with, we're told a bread factory makes a variety of bread. The quantity of each type is shown below. So I've got our little pie chart down there, and we have seeded, wholemeal, best of both, and soft white. If they made 540 loaves of wholemeal, so I'm actually going to highlight that because that's our first number bit. It says, then asks how much soft white did they make. So our question is, how much soft white? So we are told there are 150 loaves. So we know that looking at our wholemeal section, so our wholemeal, the angle there is 120 degrees. So that means 120 degrees in this question is equal to 540 loaves. So all I've done, I've taken the angle that's in the wholemeal section and I've set it equal to how many wholemeal loaves we have. And then we want to find out how much 1 degree is worth. So to go from 120 to 1, I divide that by 120, and to keep things balanced, that means I have to divide this number here by 120. So I'm going to get my calculator, I'm going to do that. So 540 divided by 120, and that is going to give me 4.5. So every degree is valued as 4.5 loaves. And I want to find out how much soft white they have. So I look at the angle for the soft white. So that's 150 degrees. So to go from 1 to 150, I times that by 150. And so I do the exact same over here. I times this by 150. So I'll take the 4.5 and I times it by 150. I press divide on my calculator. Got really confused there for a second. And then that will give us 675 loaves. Oh, loaves. And so that's all you have to do. So this sort of setup is really, really good for anything that is in a proportion. I'm a massive fan of this. I use it for a variety of different questions. So if you can get into the habit of it now, it's just going to make things a little bit easier and a little bit smoother later on. So let's look at another question on this then. So a group of people were asked what their favourite takeaway was. The results are shown in the pie chart below. So we're told 250 people chose Chinese, and we're being asked how many for fish and chips. So same idea as before, I look at my Chinese section, and remember when you've got this angle here, that means it's a right angle, so that is 90 degrees. So 90 degrees equals the total amount of people that chose Chinese. And then I'll again want to go all the way down to 1 degree, so I've got to divide that by 90, and therefore I divide this side by 90. So 225 divided by 90. So 1 degree is worth 2.5 people. And then my fish and chips. Here's my fish and chips. It is 40 degrees. So I'm going to 40. So that means I times this by 40. And I times that by 40. And so my final answer is 100. So 100 people chose fish and chips. And that's it. Any questions, let me know. And yeah, good luck with these.